Good afternoon, YouTubers, Vagabond Pluribus Unum channel. Welcome, guys. In this segment, I am going to discuss with you what not or what to eat when you're on a ketogenic diet, okay? Because there are still lots of confusion out there when it comes to keto. A couple of my clients asked me, even though they did research the keto diet, or what they need to eat, they still ask me a couple questions, and I feel it's my responsibility to give them the right information, what type of kind of food they need to eat. So I came across the website, and they sold a product supposedly to be a low carb and high fat, but when I saw the ingredients I was kind of shocked because it was high on carbs. Okay, the ketogenic diet is all about low carb, okay? Low carb, high fat. You know, the standard keto, 70% fat, 25% protein, and 5% carbs. So the keto is all about low carbs, high fat, and just enough protein. So anyways, like I said, there were lots of confusions, still confusion out there, so I aim to inform you guys what to eat and what not to eat. If you ask me what I eat lots of eggs, 5 to 6 eggs a day, lots of bacons, yep, you've heard it, cheese, yogurt, fatty nuts, not the ordinary peanuts because they're rich in triglycerides. You know, triglycerides is not good for you because triglyceride is a bad fat in your blood. So you need to avoid this standard peanut, you know. But peanut butter is good because it's rich in protein. You know, I eat sometimes like 1 tablespoon of peanut butter a day. So come on, you gotta live. Okay, anyway, so we are going to discuss what to eat and what not to eat on ketogenic diet. We'll start with what not to eat and move to what to eat. So what not to eat on keto? Let's start with fruits, because we have been told since we were young, since we were kids, by our parents, it is really not their fault, that fruits are really healthy. In some way it is, but when you're on keto, it is important to avoid fruits that are rich in sugar. For instance, apples, grapes, melons, bananas, and peaches, and watermelon, melon, you name it. Avoid fruits as much as possible if you want to cut carbs. Okay, so let's move over to grains and starches. Like I said, I saw a website, they're supposed to be low carb and high fat, yet they mixed some drops of starches in it, and so it was kind of high on carb too. So avoid starches, okay, when you're on keto diet, like wheat, rice, rye, oats, corn, barley, millet, bulgur, amaranth, buckwheat, sprouted, and grains. Those stuff you really need to avoid. Now continue to root veggies, okay. And again, don't get me wrong, vegetables are great for our health, but there are stuff that we need to avoid when we are on the ketogenic diet, such as potatoes, both sweet and regular, carrots, yams, parsnips, yucca, beets, and turnips. Avoid this root veggies. Now let's go over to grain products. Grain products such as cereal, bread, pasta, rice, corn, oatmeal, crackers, pizza, popcorn, granola, bagels, muesli, and flour. We need to avoid this stuff, okay, when we are into ketogenic diet. So we need to avoid first fruit, grains and starches, root vegetables, grain products. Now let's continue on what not to eat on the ketogenic diet. So what not to eat in keto diet? So I mentioned the fruits, grains and starches, roots, vegetables, veggies, grain products. And now let's move further to legumes, sweeteners, sweets, and some oils. So legumes: black beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, navy beans, soybeans, peas, chickpeas, and lentils. These are not good when you are on the keto diet. Now, sweeteners, sugar, you don't want to eat sugar if you don't want to spike your insulin level, okay? So sweeteners: cane sugar, honey, maple syrup, agave, nectar, Splenda, aspartame, saccharin, corn syrup. I will make a different video what kind of sweeteners is allowed when you're on keto, but the aforementioned one is not allowed. Don't eat those sugars. And sweets like candy, chocolate, cakes, buns, pastries, tarts, pies, ice cream, cookies, pudding, and custard. These are not what not to eat on ketogenic diet. And now some oils: canola oil, soybean oil, grapeseed oil, peanut oil, sesame oil, sunflower oil. Again, I will make a different video what type of peanut that are good for you when you're into the ketogenic diet, okay? So anyways, there you go, guys, what not to eat on the ketogenic diet. And there are some stuff too, but you can still consume like wine every now and then. But again, when you're on keto, alcohol is not really good for you, like beer, cider, sweet wines, sweetened alcoholic drinks, sweetened drinks, juice, smoothies, soda, sweetened tea, and coffee. But come on, you need coffee, right? Low fat diary, keto is about high fat, not low fat. So when you're on your grocery trip, make sure to pick the product that are high in fat, that are higher in fat, okay? Not low fat, high fat. Okay, low fat dairy, skim milk, skim mozzarella, fat-free yogurt, low cheese, and cream cheese. Okay, so basically these are stuff that I have mentioned earlier are not good when you are on the ketogenic diet. So let's continue to what to eat when you're on keto. So let us now go over to our main menu, what we can eat on ketogenic diet. So what you can eat on a keto diet: meat. Let's start with meat: chicken, pork, steak, ground beef, lamb, bacon, ham, turkey, sausage, those are staple when it comes to the keto diet. Bacon. Okay, most fats and oils. These are stuff that you can eat on keto. Butter, coconut oil, olive oil, ghee, lard, avocado oil, and mayonnaise. Yes, mayonnaise. Have you heard this? A lot of people telling you that mayonnaise isn't good for you. No, not when you're on keto. Mayonnaise is good. Okay, some veggies. I mentioned earlier some veggies that we aren't supposed to eat. These are veggies that we are to eat when we are on ketogenic diet. So cauliflower, cabbage, avocado, broccoli, zucchini, peppers, eggplants, tomatoes, asparagus, cucumber, onion, mushroom, spinach, lettuce, green beans, and olives. There you go, guys. And high fat dairy, heavy cream, cheese soft and hard, cream cheese, sour cream. That sounds good, right? Now, again, nuts that are really good on keto. Almonds, peanuts, peanut butter, almond butter, macadamia nuts, my favorite, pecans, hazelnuts, and walnuts. Now over to seafood. Now remember, these are foods that you can eat when you're on keto. Salmon, snapper, trout, tuna, cod, catfish, halibut, clams, oysters, lobsters, crab, scallops, mussels. Sounds great, right? And these are foods that you are allowed to eat. Okay, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You know, when you are on low carb and high fat diet, these are great. Okay, over to berries. Though some people may say that you have to eat it sparingly, which I really agree. But these berries are far better than conventional fruits that I just mentioned earlier. Okay, these are berries that are to be eaten when you're on the keto diet. Blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries. Okay, now like I said, I will discuss with you guys what kind of artificial sweetener you need to use when you're on your ketogenic diet, but it'll be in a different video. So there you go, guys, what you can eat on a keto diet. So we've mentioned what not to eat, and now what to eat when you're on keto diet. So guys, like I said before, be very careful when you buy a low fat, high carb products, because most of these companies doesn't really care. So you have to check it out whether or not they're high on carbs, or because like I said again earlier, keto is all about low carb diet. It is never high on carbs unless you are on your cheat days, like I am. Sometimes I allow myself to gratify my hunger by having a one-day cheat meals, which is really nothing wrong. But anyways, it's up to you guys. If you don't want to have cheat meals, go ahead, it's good. But sometimes I do take time for myself, especially when I'm with my family or with my son. Just have a good time with them and be with them, eat whatever they want to eat. I mean, come on guys, it is not that I'm always there every day. I sometimes meet my family one time in a month, and my son. Yeah, when I'm with my son, I always kind of compromise myself. Okay, so it's really not bad having a cheat day. So anyway guys, again, thank you for watching. Be of good health, know what you are eating when you're on your keto journey, and Again, keto diet is all about, or at least the standard keto diet is all about 70% fat, 25% protein, and low carbs, 5%. Always think of 5% carbs. So if you see a product that's high on carb and still kind of produce it as a keto product, don't buy it. Okay, don't buy it. Just leave it there and go elsewhere. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Appreciate it. See you again in next segment. Have a good day.